I know it's been a while since I've actually done a YouTube video, but yeah, I'm struggling for content. I'm literally struggling to play new champions and actually play them well, or with the current matchmaking, play a decent match in general. But we did manage to find and actually record a really good Vayne match, so that's what we're going with. Obviously, I've heard a lot about Vayne. I've never really played her until I thought, you know what? This matchmaking is terrible. I'm literally just going to play whatever role I can. And it just happened to so that this match happened to be that I needed to play ADC. So I thought, you know what? Let's pick Vayne. I haven't played Vayne for like maybe, God knows, a few months. But obviously with the new item, she's meant to smash it. Straight onto the build, we go for BOTK. Then you go into Solari's Charge Blade. It is Gluttonous Quicksilver. Obviously, this depends on obviously the enemy team comp. If they do have a Zed or anyone that has the likes of sort of like a really strong gank, then sometimes I go for status, just so your team has time to sort of like collapse on you, and then you can sort of then help the team fight. Infinity Edge, Static Shiv, and then obviously Wit's End. Again, Wit's End is another one of those that could be really interchangeable. But if they do have a lot of AP damage, and obviously the magic resistance is very helpful. Onto the ruins is Conqueror Ruin as your main, then Hunter Vampirism, and then Adaptive Carapace, and then Sweet Tooth. You know, Blam loves his Sweet Tooth. And then obviously Shield or Ignite, completely depending on your play style. But other than that, guys, straight into the gameplay. As you can see, we do have the lovely Josh joining us. He is obviously trying out a new hero as well, Dirty Diana. But yeah, it's just, I don't know how you guys feel, but matchmaking right now isn't most like most optimal. Basically, it's just more times out of 10, well, more times than I actually like. The matchmaking is questionable right now. I don't know if it's the same for high ELO. I have seen like rumblings on Twitter. But it just seems to be like there's so many brain dead players right now that are just circulating WildRift. I have no idea why, where they've appeared from, where they've come from. They need to go back to ML or wherever they've come from. But Jesus, man. But anyway, as I remember of this match, I don't think I start off strong. Yeah, I don't start off strong with Vayne. But you'll see the final KDA. And that I popped off at some point in the match. But like I was saying in the introduction, I haven't really played Vayne much. But I thought I'd give her a try. She's meant to be hella fun. She was a top tier Baron pick at one point. But now I just sort of play her in AD, in obviously duo lane. The one pick I was shocked at. This was me typing at Thresh, because if you already noticed, Thresh was taking a lot of my last hits, which was so annoying. I didn't mean for him to die while I was typing, but it's kind of karma, bro. Don't take your ADC's last hits, you pimp. But to be fair, Lux and Vayne on the enemy team do give us a run for our money to begin with. Early game, we do manage to sort of enemy slain. As you can see, Josh got the kill on Zed there, which is fantastic.
Slain.
There we go. Ding! I think the one thing I like about Vayne's kit is the fact of her escapability. It's really good. You may see that the build I built for this match isn't quite the build that's in the introduction, but that is the optimal build right now. I just love that piece of kit for Vayne where you literally you send that ability, and I believe it's the third. Yes, it's the third ability. As long as they hit the wall, that stun is monstrous. There we go. So Vayne managed to jump in there. I think this is where I get my first kill on the enemy Vayne. It may be a double kill. I'm not too sure. Boom. There we go. We get the Vayne. We assert our chattiness against the enemy Vayne. Get flipped, bro. Well, let's see what's going on elsewhere on the map. So obviously Josh is holding down mid. For some reason, we got Jinx in Baron lane. Let's see how she was doing. Actually, not that there. So, how's Jinx doing in terms of blah-de-blah? So, she's only got 1 death, which isn't too bad. Considering she's against Fiora, that could go horribly wrong. Forgot to recalibrate the camera there on top of me. He was just viewing some lovely bit of jungle. Obviously, Thresh and Josh has rotated up to top. Thresh pops for the ult, but kind of late with it. So that was a failed invasion there. Never mind. I do remember doing a lot of the jungle's job on this one. Do we have a jungle? Yeah, Aurelia. Aurelia's jungler, but she's not that good. Like, Aurelia's fine as a jungler, but this jungler as Aurelia just wasn't that good, you know. So we managed to pick up Lux there. We are trying to get the kill on the sus Evelyn there. I think, yep, we just managed to secure that kill as well. The Vayne is right there, thinking I did not see her. I don't know why I don't go for her, to be fair. Maybe it's because my mana's low. I'm not too sure, but... Or maybe it's the fact that I knew she was retreating, so this gives me perfect opportunity to try and take the dragon. Obviously, Aurelia has now come to help me. Zed comes in, tries to invade to take the dragon, but Zed is surely out there. That's how you can tell that Zed's not confident with his ability. Zed would stick in there if he knew what he was doing. There we go. Was that another kill for our boy? Yes, it was another kill for our boy. So we are currently leading with a 4-0-1. So we do pop off to begin with. I thought I'd get a few deaths before I actually start to pop off. But this Eve, I see a lot more people playing Eve recently. She hasn't necessarily got a buff, and her items and her kit hasn't generally been buffed. So I'm not too sure why people have started to play her. I think this is where I got my first death here. Damn. Unfortunate, but does Josh actually manage to secure the kill? She just misses the first, but he manages to waste his ultimate and kill her. Evelyn's trying to creep in there on Thresh and Josh just to try and wipe out Josh. Ooh, look at that. If Eve manages to land just one of her first abilities, but she doesn't. Way! Look at Josh go. Nice. GG, Josh. GG. Sometimes Diana can be a monster. Like, in certain team comps, she can be an absolute monster. But then in other team comps, she can get absolutely destroyed. There's Eve dead on the floor, the way I like it. So Lux and Vayne are literally getting back into their lane. Lux and Vayne back in the lane. Ooh. I'll tell you what, some of these Lux's roots in this match really got on my nerves. Big time. So we got Aurelia trying to collapse on these guys here. Ooh. Aurelia manages to dodge Lux's ability there. I'm constantly always going into it. Look, there we go. Another one we fell for. And this is another death here for me. Again, Wise Thresh down, taking a Rift Herald when your boy is all on his own in duo lane. It's not like Thresh brings much to big camps anyway. That's what really annoyed me. I remember actually like going off on Thresh there in the actual game. Being a little bit tilted. But so would you. If you're an ADC in the solo in duo lane and your support is down taking Rift Herald, Dragon, I'd understand because it's very close to lane. But Rift Herald? Really? My G? Let's see what's going on in mid. So Josh managed to bring... Ooh, Evelyn. She's going to die from the Ignite. That's fantastic. We do, however, lose top turret. So they do secure the first turret. But we managed to secure the next turret, which is mid. Let's just wipe out these wards here. Bottom turret is under attack. Let's see what's going on in mid. Again, Thresh nowhere near me. What's his aim? What's his goal? For sure, I definitely do not know. Got Zed rotating up to top to come and try and get me. Vayne as well. Will your boy escape? tune into the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Middle turret is under attack.
Zed still choosing to stick around in top lane, so me and Josh both try and go in on him here. Josh with that. Boom! Securing the kill by myself. Thank you very much. But I think Josh ends on a decent KDA here. So Josh is currently on 6-2. So that's not too bad. I'm 5-2. So it's not going too bad for us. With Vayne, I generally spec out her second skill first, and then sort of obviously build ultimate when I can, and then generally either third or first. I generally go for third more than first. We got BOTK built and our Gluttonous Greaves, so we are trying to take the next dragon as well. To be fair, the Eve, that Evelyn basically didn't do much in terms of jungle, which sucks for the enemy team, but not for us. There we go. So second dragon secured. So with 2 dragons up, we are even with towers, and we are just about 1k gold ahead, just before the 10-minute mark.
Bottom turret is under attack.
But they've pushed our bottom top lane, but we've pushed their top and mid lane. So we've got Lux and Zed and Vayne pushing top lane again. Zed seems to have given up on his mid lane because he's being fed, or he is feeding Joshua. So I managed to stun the Vayne there, collapsing all on him. Aurelia steals the kill there, you son of a gun. Lux with the ultimate trying to snipe us and make as much damage off us as possible, so Eve can come in and mob us up, but that failed. I don't know why I've just sort of left them to deal with Evelyn on their own. Evelyn tries to kill me with her ultimate, but fails. I do stun her, and Jinx steals the kill. You son of a gun! But to be fair, you don't see much of a Fiora in the team fight, so Fiora is probably a really bad player. Look at that, man. I swear, Lux's range on her ultimate is ridiculous sometimes. Boom. Oh, Josh failed with his ultimate there. That would have been nice if he actually managed to extend it a little bit further to get Vayne there. He manages to kill Zed again, which is fantastic. Vayne is very low. For some reason, I thought I'd roll in there, get stunned by Lux. That sounded like a great idea to begin with, but it turns out to be a terrible idea. Cool. Enemy turret destroyed. So obviously I did die there in the midst of all that chaos. Josh is retreating. They managed to wipe out the majority of our team. Obviously Jinx is down in Baron lane on her own again, trying to make some push there. We do manage to take Baron lane turret as well. I obviously missed that one. I was too invested in the team fight there. So it kind of looks like to me they are going to go and try and get a Baron Nashor. But again, this Eve just isn't doing any of her actual objectives. It's crazy. Right, so we're currently 12 minutes in. We are 3 kills ahead, 2 dragons ahead, 2 towers ahead, and we are almost 4k ahead of the enemy team. What's going on in mid there? Thresh is trying to take on Eve there. Eve manages to escape his little chain. I wasn't aware that that really accounted it or actually got you out of his hook. If Eve uses her ultimate, then his hook just disappears. Oh, Aurelia is going off. She gets like 3 of the teams really low. She manages to secure the kill on Eve, but Lux steals it on... Jinx steals Lux kill there. There we go. She goes in again. Ooh. Mate, Aurelia deals some right damage. What's she building? She just built Finish Force and BOTK, which is crazy. Ooh, so she gets a double kill there. Vayne does. Enemy Vayne gets a double kill. I do teleport in. Lux thinks she's hard. No, it's Fiora. Fiora's down. We managed to get the kill on Fiora. We are currently 8-3-6, my boys. We are taking that red buff. It is ours. Thank you very much. Eve is just lurking around, thinking she can pick us off, waiting for Lux as well. She's trying to collapse on me from behind with Lux. We are seeing the Zed. Zed is now been stunned and dead. Zed dead boy. Lux has tried to snipe with her skill. Double kill on the Eve there, thanks to Thresh's amazing hook. And again, we try and pick up Lux there in the background. And now we are literally rotating through to the dragon. But obviously, I'm a bit late to that one. I should have left when I tried. But we do get the after kill on Vayne. Nice.
An enemy shut down.
Shut down.
Turret lost.
Mate, looks his ultimate's popping off. And we still managed to secure the dragon, even though Fiora and Lux tried to invade. Fiora is down, and obviously Lux shortly follows the inevitable. The inevitable. So again, we are 3 dragons up, we are 2 towers up, and we are 6k up from the enemy team, and 6 kills as well. Pimp! Josh flies in with his third, and then uses his second, but gets charmed by Evelyn. Is it going to be over for Josh? Oh, he secures the kill on Zed before he dies. Nice. Let's check how this Evelyn's doing. So in terms of kills, she's not doing too bad. She's 10-6, but in terms of objective, she's shocking. This Zed is so bad, 0-11, which is terrible. So we have a little trade-off here between Aurelia and Vayne. Who's going to win? Vayne manages to get the more damage output there, and we do have a bit of a trade-off here with Jinx and Eve, but it looks like Eve is going to take the cake here. That root didn't stop Eve's first from destroying Jinx there. I think I just helped myself to Blue Sentinel, because why the hell not? Give me that blue boy. Thresh, again, couldn't be any further away from me if he tried. He's down in Baron Lane on his own for some strange reason. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what's happening here. So we've got Lux, Zed, and Eve all coming in. Lux manages to stun me and use her ability on me. But I managed to push the Evelyn away. But with some DOT, we kill the Evelyn. And Josh managed to secure the kill on Lux there. Brilliant. And we're going in under the tower because we don't care. Josh gets the double kill on Zed. I take the flak of the tower and manage to get out of there. We continue to push this bot lane whilst the enemy Vayne is pushing top lane. Is this over? Is this over? We still got about 2 minutes left of the match. We have literally murked their bot lane. And we're about to murk their Nexus. But it looks like we are going to be extending this a little bit, because Fiora has now come back from the dead. We both noticed that the enemy... We have a blue wave at their other inhibitor, so we take that as well. But now we are smashing their Nexus. Fiora is doing well to defend against 3, to be honest. Thresh is really not focusing that well. Josh manages to miss her ultimate. Eve is there taking out Josh, and then Lux manages to secure the kill. No, Eve secures the kill, sorry. But Lux just manages to help get that kill there. So I managed to peel off just a little bit. I think I'm just about to go and take their red bramble back. No, it's not there. For some reason, Jinx thinks she's 10-man big balls and tries to go there on her own. But then thinks, you know what? Blam commentating there has changed my mind. I am definitely not going against a 1v4. However, Aurelia thinks she's got the guts. The guts and the nuts. Even Fiora are trying to track down Aurelia here. They do, however, fail and don't find her and give up. But they do pop a ward down. How long's left to Dragon? We do not know. So Eve manages to see that Aurelia just taken out there. Ooh, wow. So Lux managed to get the kill on Jinx there, but Aurelia is not giving up. She does get killed by the Vayne, though. Here comes your big boy Blam with the Merc on that one there. You got Evelyn trying to charm me. Do I manage to secure that one? She goes with the status. Josh comes in with the boom, 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 pow, baby. Oh, yeah. So we've got 8 seconds left on the Dragon here as well. Here's me signifying that we should go for the dragon and then finish game. There is literally 26 seconds left of the match. I think that blue wave literally finishes it for us. I don't know if we even managed to take this dragon, to be honest. Actually, no, looking at that, I think we probably do manage to take the blue dragon, the red dragon, sorry, left. There we go. So Lux tries to steal that last dragon, but why? Just go with the... There we go. Enemy team surrendered. So we didn't actually take the Nexus. They surrendered 18 minutes in. Should they've done it earlier? Probably. Yeah, we did absolutely destroy them. Feels bad for the enemy team. So let's look at the statistics. So your boy ends up with 13-4-8. Thresh actually didn't do too bad. Obviously, he could have done with less deaths. If he did stick with me more, he probably would have survived a little bit more. Finishing with 22 assists with a support, which is great. Josh finishes with 14, 5, and 10 and takes MVP. Well done, Joshy boy. I take the gold lead. I've got more gold than our jungle, which is crazy. Our jungle only manages to secure to build 4 items, including boot enhancement. But in terms of damage, so Josh with the 28k takes the damage lead. I'm just 5k behind. Damage taken, Josh also takes that as well. So the support clearly do not do his job enough by taking the damage. Josh literally surpasses damage by 6k. Even I have close to the damage taken, the same as Thresh, which is bad. And obviously, Josh is in most team fights with Thresh. And then obviously myself with 21. And then obviously the gold lead goes to myself. But if you look on the enemy team there, 5k damage from Zed is shocking. So he's clearly a troller there. He's not even trying, you know. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. As much as I enjoyed playing Vayne that match, I have continued to try and keep playing Vayne more more often when I do get to play the ADC. But I think my heart always lies with Tristana. There's been a few games where I've played against a Tristana and it just goes completely wrong. But yeah, that's a story for stream. Take it easy. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment to help me in the algorithm.